Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the second week's cash stuffing of April, and in this video I am stuffing a total of $1,541 of income. If you guys are new here, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, all of this income is from tips that I receive. I am a server and bartender based here in Texas. I'm also the mom of a 10-year-old boy, and on this channel, you'll find these kinds of videos, these cash stuffings, but I also have a ton of savings challenges. I have bill swaps and cash unstuffings, and I just introduced a new type of video to my channel where I am doing just a stuffing of my sinking funds from my tip out income whenever I bartend. So if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing. But let's go ahead and get into today's cash stuffing. So we're gonna get this money counted, we'll get organized, and we'll get going. Alrighty, y'all, so we have 1, 2, 50, 70, 93, 10, 30, 50, 70, 94, 10, 30, 50, 70, 95, 10, 30, 50, 70, 96, 10, 30, 50, 70, 97, 10, 30, 50, 70, 98, 10, 30, 50, 70, 99, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 1010, 30, 50, 70, 90, 11, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 12, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 13, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, 14, 10, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 1500, 10, 15, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 41. So this income, oh, I forgot to go over my daily income. I'll go ahead and do that right after I put this money up. I'll let you guys know what I made each day. But this week was obviously a pretty good week for me. I was very happy with the outcome of what I made. Just a little, like, this is totally unrelated to what I'm talking about, but if you guys have never tried that Hot Tools, I think it's like, I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but it's one of the most amazing things I found. I ordered it a long time ago and I've been using it for months now, but if you're trying to get something like a tool that helps you get a really nice like blowout look without going to the salon, it is so easy to use. And I'm the kind of person where I hate styling my hair. Like I don't normally. The most I would do is like straighten it whenever I'm going out, but I hate styling my hair. It is one of the best tools I've ever used. I usually style my hair once a week and it stays really nice for a long time. I'm able to like blow it out and it looks straight and sleek and so pretty. But if you haven't considered getting it, definitely consider. Or if you've been like thinking about getting it, this is your sign to absolutely purchase it because totally worth it. Anyway, off of that little rant, my daily income for this week: on Tuesday I made $349, Wednesday was $219, Thursday I made $260, Friday was $218, and then Saturday I made $495. So I did mention to you guys, if y'all watched my previous video for my first week's cash stuffing, I was filming that video on a Saturday right before I went to work, and that is the amount of money that I made on that bartending shift that night. So definitely worth it. But that did allow me to put a ton of money in all my envelopes, which is super cool. I was considering maybe setting some of the money aside for future weeks, but I just decided not to. I don't know why. It just made sense for me to like overstuff this week instead of stuffing the same amount next week. But that being said, let's go ahead and get into our bills. So let me just actually move all this stuff over so that I can give myself a little bit more space. I have my decaf coffee here because I'm filming this pretty late at night. It's like 9 o'clock at night and I have to have decaf because my body cannot do regular coffee at night anymore. Oh, this is the wrong binder. In my bills binder, rent is going to get $275, again, because I was able to allow myself some extra money in these envelopes. Normally I would stuff $250 a week, but this helps me get that month ahead that I want in my rent. So let me do, I feel like I want to keep that 100. So let me do 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So that's 260, that's 270, and 5. It looks like we have a ton of 20s this week. Hopefully we have enough change in all of our envelopes to work with because it's basically 20s up here. Let me double count this just to make sure. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 75. Yes. Okay. And that brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 10, 25. So 925 now in rent. I do split all of my household bills with my boyfriend, so this is all for my half of the bills. In subscriptions, I'm going to go ahead and put 10. So I'll hop a 10 back because I do need some change, and I'll grab a 20 instead. That brings subscriptions to 20, 40, 65. I really just want to say thank you guys to all y'all's comments on my most recent videos. I really appreciate it. In my bonus video, I did kind of get a little personal with you guys, and I had just such kind feedback. So thank you guys so much. I just was reading some of the comments, and someone had told me that, you know, my videos really inspired them, and that they're the reason why and that I'm the reason why they started budgeting. And I had to hold myself back from getting too emotional because it's just kind of surreal and humbling to have someone say that. And again, I just want to say thank you. Like, I feel so honored and so humble just to have y'all's time for 15 or 20 minutes. So thank you so much. Getting back into the stuffing, cell phone is going to get 25. So let me do, that would be 40, 25, 35, 40. So I'll just grab two 20s instead. That brings cell phone now to 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 82. That's not right, is that? 20, 40, 60, 81. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yep, 200 in cell phone. So 200 in there. Electric, which I'm going to have to pay shortly, is going to get 30. So let me do a 20 and a 10. That brings electric now to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30. So 230 is now an electric. Up next is childcare. It's going to get 75. So I'll do 3 20s. 1, 2, 3. A 10 and a 5. 20, 40, 60, 75, and that brings childcare now to 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 75. $275 now in childcare. Very excited, my son. I told you this in the most previous video that I had released, but school is about to be over for my kiddo, and we're super excited to get into the summertime. We're going to be doing some swimming. I want to go to a water park this summer with him, and just doing, you know, some outdoor stuff, getting on the boat, maybe doing like a crawfish boil because crawfish is in season right now. But up next is internet. It's going to get 10. So I will pull this 10 and do a 20 instead. And that brings internet now to 20, 40, 65. So currently I'm a month and a half ahead in a few of these envelopes. My goal this year, I've mentioned, is 3 months ahead. Last year it was a month ahead, and this year it's 3 months ahead. So just trying to work my way up to be 6 months ahead in all my bills, just in case one of us loses our job, or, you know, you like to have that buffer, the way you don't have to worry about it. Dental insurance is going to get 5. So that would be 20. I'll just do that instead. And that brings dental insurance to 40. For health insurance, I'm going to put 10 in here. So I'll grab a 20 instead. And that one now has 80 in it. And then in investing, I was able to put some extra, and I'm going to be doing 300 this week. So I think I still want to keep that 100 up there. I would really like to put it into Roth. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and just do 20s. So let's see, how much trying to feel my way to 300. Let me see. This feels like 300. Let's see if that's right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, darn it, 83. Let me make sure that's right. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Yes. That brings investing now to 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 8700. And this envelope is used for real estate investing or any other investing that I decide that I want to do, but mainly real estate investing. Perfect. So $740 went to bills, which is more than I think I've stepped in bills in a very long time, but it still leaves $801 for the remaining envelopes. So getting into cash envelopes, we do have a couple of bills to pull aside for the $1 and $5 challenge. So I'm going to pull these two out and set them off to the side. And then I'm going to stuff $30 into gas. So I'm going to do 20. Oh, I think I'm just going to do a 10 because I need those smaller notes for later. So 30 going into gas. Next is groceries. I'm putting $85 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, and a 5. 20, 40, 60, 85. Let me take a sip of my coffee really quick. But let me get this in here. Decaf is definitely not the same as regular, but it is what it is. Let me just make sure that this looks good for you guys. Okay, cool. Moving on to my personal spending. My personal spending is getting 30 this week. And I'd like to do a 20, a 5, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 30. So 30 now in there. I have been noticing that I've been spending a lot more than I've been allocating. So I really need to be stuffing this one more, but it is what it is. Date night is going to get 40. So I'm going to do 2 20s. And that brings date night now to 20, 40, 50. So 50 in there. This is used for my boyfriend and I to go have fun. I am going to be stuffing Sam's Club. I told you guys that this one might or might not be getting stuffed depending on my week. So it is going to get stuffed this week. I'm going to put 30 in here. So I'm going to put this 10 back and I'm going to do 40 instead, or 220s instead. And this I'm just going to use for bulk items whenever we need toilet paper or laundry detergent or seasonings or things like that. I'm going to pull from this envelope. Zora is my son's pet gecko. I had shown her to you guys in a previous video. She's super cute, but she's going to get 10. So I'm going to put these 2 5s back and I'm just going to grab a 20 for her because I'm going to have to get her some worms soon. And Tides is up next. It's going to get 10. So put that one back, grab a 20 instead. And that's what that one has in it. This miscellaneous envelope is just really a buffer, which I use whenever I spend too much in my cash envelopes. It's going to get $3 this week. 1, 2, 3. And that brings miscellaneous now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I was making this one an even 5, but apparently that did not work out the way I thought. Okay, for my $1 challenge, I do have a $1 bill. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in here. I'm not counting this one because I do want to be surprised at the end of the year. So that one put in there. And then we do have 1 5 for the $5 challenge, which I already wrote down. They're not included in this total because this is money from last week. But that is $238 that went into cash envelopes. And I still have $563 remaining for the rest of my sinking funds. So getting into my Saveopoly challenge, definitely are going to be able to roll this week. I do have $75 remaining, which is going to more than cover my challenges. So I'm going to have to figure out where else I want to put the money, but we'll get to there whenever we get to there. For my Saveopoly challenge now, just in all honesty, I have a spot that I won't be able to stuff, and that is going to be the go to jail, which is going to be 100. Hopefully I won't roll that one. I just don't have the funds to be putting $100 a week into this challenge. So maybe one time I'll be able to do that one and just say, hey, I'm going to put like $100 in here, but it's not this week, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and grab my goodies though. And really, I guess I could have done 100 in here. I could have like taken money out from other envelopes, but it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, let me get my die. And we were on save 32. We are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 35. So we don't have to even worry about the 100. And I'm going to throw $35 into this challenge. Let me write down, oops, the pen does not work. Write down 35 and I'll put that away. If I have a 5 in here, you know what? I'm going to put it up there and grab two 20s. So 20 and 40 instead. That leaves 40 to work with. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to scratch a mystery spot or, I mean, because that would make sense because I have a surplus of income this week. Or if I want to put it into more like bills. Because I think I'm good on my sinking funds. I pretty much stuffed the ones I wanted. But it would just allow me to get even further ahead on my bills if I put it into there. Yeah, I think I've decided that I want to throw the money into my bills. So I really, really, really want to get ahead in those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that $40. I am going to put an extra 10 in subscriptions, internet. Hang on. Let me figure it out and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I decided what I wanted to do. I'm actually going to throw 25 into rent really quick before we get into sinking funds. I'm going to throw 25 in here. So let me see. That's 25, 35, 45, 50. So 25, 35, 40 instead. That brings rent now to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 9, 20, 40, 50. So 950 now in there. And then I'm going to put $5 into subscriptions. And I should have wrote all this down actually really quickly. This is now 300. This is 15. It's 5, 10, 15. And that should be the whole 40. Okay. So another 5 going into subscriptions. I'm going to do a 10 instead. That brings that to 70. Another 10 in internet. Another 10, another 5 in internet, sorry. So that would be 70 as well. Those are the same amounts. And then another 5 into health insurance. Yeah, not dental insurance, health insurance. So I'll put a 5 in here. And that brings health insurance to 20, 40, 60, 85. Perfect. And now we'll get back into sinking funds and we'll start stuffing those. So getting into my long-term sinking fund binder, annual fee, I did fully fund on that bonus cash stuffing. So that one is good to go. In memberships, I'm going to put $14. And this is just to make this one even. So I'll be doing 15 instead. So a 10 and a 5. And that one now has $25 in it. For the next envelope, tattoo fund, I'm just going to throw $5 in here. That brings tattoo fund to 205. Let's see, dental fees. I need to start building this one up again. It's going to get 10 in here. So I think I'll do a 20 instead. So 20 is now in there. Car maintenance is going to get 10. I was able to put 10 in a lot of these envelopes. Normally I'm only able to put 5. So let me do a 20 in here instead. That brings car maintenance now to 20, 40, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. For a new car, I'm going to go ahead and throw 10 in here. So this one now has 15. New home is also getting 10. I'm so happy to be stuffing these. It's going to take a very long time to get these anywhere near what I need them to be, but starting now, and I'm sure I'll look back and be like, dang, like that's what got me there. 15 is now a new home though. I am also putting 10 in wedding. So let's do, I think I'll just do a $10 bill. That brings wedding now to 1, 20, 30, 45, 50. So 150 in there. This is for a future wedding, which I hear can be quite pricey. I've been talking to my boyfriend, and ideally what we would really love to do is make enough money or invest enough to where we can take our family and friends and like take them to a destination wedding and be able to like pay for the entire thing, for all the flights and everything. But that would be super expensive. We're part of the way there though now. So 150 now in wedding. Baby is going to get 10 as well. And this is for future children. This one should have the same amount. 1, 20, 30, 45, 50. So 150 is now in there. And it's crazy. Whenever my son was a baby, I remember formula being expensive then, and it was like $25 for the canister. And the other day I saw that it was like 43 bucks. Like how insane is that? That's just crazy. The emergency fund is going to get its 23. This is one of my challenges this year. So we'll do a 20 and 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. 20, 1, 2, 3. And that brings emergency fund now to 1, 2, 300, 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $346 now in there. My Roth is going to get that $100 bill. And I mentioned this to you guys in my previous video, but I did deplete this one. The contribution year for 2022 is already over now. So I am contributing to 2023. So that 100 makes this one now $200. Hopefully I can get to 6,000. That's the max you can put into a Roth IRA a year. So hopefully I can achieve that goal. The boy is my son's envelope, and I'm doubling what I usually put in here, and I'm doing 50 instead. So I think I'll just go ahead and pop that $50 bill in here. That brings his envelope now to 1, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 50, 400, 20, 40, 50. So 2450 is now in his. I do invest my son's money into the market, just so you guys know. And that is going to be it for this binder. So moving on to the last binder, my short-term sinking fund binder. Let me move all this money over. Nice. Starting off with Christmas. Christmas is going to get $30 this week. So we'll do, that'll make it interesting for the unstuffing. I'll do a 20 and a 10. That brings Christmas now to 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 94, 10, 15, 20, 25. So $425 now in this envelope. For medical expenses, I'm going to put 15. Yes, 15. Do I do a 20? I think I'd do a 20 instead. So I'll do a 20. That brings medical expenses to 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. This is for allergy medications, co-pays, just the little expenses that pop up. I usually only get allergies twice a year, but here in Texas, we get quite a few allergens. We have hay fever here. We have cedar fever here, and it gets really bad. I usually only get sick about twice a year, but whenever I get my allergies, it's to the point where I usually can't work because I get a sinus infection and I'm just kind of like a zombie walking around. But for vacation, I'm gonna pop 50 bucks in here. I love stuffing vacation. I'm gonna do two 20s and a 10. So 20, 40, 50. If you guys see my videos from last year, everything's on my channel, but you see I put a ton of money into vacations last year. This envelope now has 1, 50, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 65, 75. So 375, is that right? 375 now in vacation. For clothing, I'm going to put 10 in here. So I'll do 2 5s. That brings clothing to 20, 45, 50. Birthdays is going to get $42, and that's to make this one even. So we'll do 2 20s and 2 1s. So 20, 41, 2. That brings birthdays now to 20, 40, 60, 80, 91, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 50. So $150 in birthdays. Holiday fund. Next holiday. What is the next holiday? It's going to get 5. What's the next holiday? I guess it would be, to buy stuff for probably 4th of July. That seems so far away though. Maybe 4th of July for fireworks, but this one now has 10 in it. So we'll see where that money goes. This envelope has actually come in handy more than I thought it would. I did this one because I kept using money from birthdays last year to buy stuff for like the holidays that were coming up. But great envelope. I really love this one. It helps me out a ton. So household essentials is going to get, what do I do? 5? Yeah, I did 5 in here. So $5 going in household essentials. It now has 25.30. And this is another one. So this is for also cleaning products and toilet paper and things like that. I'm probably going to combine. The reason why I have the Sam's Club and this one is because Sam's Club also includes food, and this one's more tailored towards like toiletries and cleaning supplies. But with the two of them, I should be able to get a good amount for the year. And that's how we like to buy. We love to buy items that way. That's why we have a Sam's Club membership. We really prefer to buy things in bulk and have them for throughout the whole year, so we don't have to buy them each month or each week. Home decor, I'm going to put $4 in because I just randomly had $4 left over. I think this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 makes 9. So $9 in here. Not really stuffing this one very much because I don't have any plans to do any DIY projects around my house or anything like that. But I am trying to be mindful that the reason why you stuff these envelopes is so that you have money for whenever you do get the bug to do those things. So I'm going to try stuffing this one more. Car registration is fully funded, so that one is getting skipped. For car insurance, I do a 6-month policy, and it's $35 per week. So 20, 35. Uh-oh, am I in trouble? I think I'll be fine. So 35 going into car insurance. It now has 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 85. So $385 now in car insurance. For back to school, I'm going to put 5. So I'll put 15 back up here and grab a 20 instead. I'll give me some change for some later envelopes. And back to school now has 20, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My son's school is already sending out a notice. With his school, you can pre-purchase your supplies in like a big bulk, like a big like box. And they've already sent the message that you can buy school supplies for next year. So I might have to go ahead and hop on that because they only have it available, I think, until like the beginning of June. And then they don't do it for the rest of the summer. So probably will be doing that. Sports and clubs is going to get 5. So I'll pop a $5 bill in here. That brings that to 15. For self-care, I'm going to be doing 25. So if I put a 5 back, that would be that 30. So 20 and 30. That brings self-care now to 20, 40, 60, 75, which is plenty to get my nails done. So that's super exciting. I'm trying to find a color to do though, and I want it to be, so I've been thinking about like this brownish, mauvish, like toned color. I've been trying to tone down my nails recently, but if I can find a picture, I'll show you guys and y'all tell me what you think. I've been wanting to try color theory as well. So the whole idea of different colors suit your skin tone and your like undertones. I've been really wanting to get that professionally done so I know which colors look best on me. It's hard to tell, like, am I yellow undertone? Am I pink undertone? I don't know. For YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and pop that last $5 bill in here. And that brings YouTube now to 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Y'all, this was a fun stuffing. I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of fun stuffing this. It just makes me want to like work more to like be able to have the money to be stuffing like this, but it will all come in time and it's going to be great. To keep reminding myself that, life isn't just about money, obviously. And I mentioned this to you guys in that video where I opened up a little bit, but life is so much more. It's so much more than money. And this, doing this allows me to not worry about money for sure, but just reminding myself that it's about balance. And yeah, but I really enjoyed the stuffing. I really enjoyed being able to put so much money in my envelopes. I do thank you guys for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a like down below. And if you did make it this far, please drop a little coffee emoji down below so I know that you've made it all the way. But as always, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.